Flip man, it's the flip man. Flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag.
Boom. Just me. I'm in here to get you guys going for Flippinar 280. Flippinar 280 is titled, what is it titled? Start wholesaling houses with only $2. A few weeks back, I did a Flippinar, and the tech side of what I'm going to show you wasn't ready. But we're ready now to get you going in the right direction. So as of right now, I'm here all alone. I hadn't got a notification from my partner, Adria, that she wasn't going to be here. So hopefully that's not the case, that she is not going to be here. So anyway, so we're here to talk about real estate investor with a strong emphasis on wholesaling real estate where your cash or credit does not matter. My primary objective is to bring you as much value as possible. Hopefully you can get out there and change the situation for your family. Now, a couple of things to get out of the way. If you want to join us on the live stream, you can text the word GATOR, G-A-T-O-R, to 205-964-5243. That'll get you pushed to the front of the line. Text the word GATOR to 205-964-5243. If you need to set up an LLC to protect your business, save on taxes, text the letters or text the word BIZ, B-I-Z, to 205-964-5243. So we're going to be in here answering your questions live. So I'm by myself, so it's going to be a little, raggedy if I'm by myself, but I'm going to do my best to assist you guys. So had a really busy day today, really busy. Wow. A lot of great activity on the self-storage side of the game. A lot of you guys are getting out there hustling as I knew you would. And if I had an opportunity, as I said before, to go straight into commercial and skip residential, I would have, but I didn't have that opportunity. But guess what? You all have that opportunity to do just that. You can still do houses. Nothing prevents you from doing both. We're here doing it. But, our primary focus, thanks to many of you guys, is commercial/self-storage right now. We're getting daily opportunities in there. Finally getting some contracts in motion with some owners. So should have a success story coming here, hopefully in September, no later than probably October for sure. Probably going to be multiples if they want to share. I don't know. They may not want to share how it went down in the paydays that's going to come with those types of transactions. But I'm really excited about it. It's somewhat overwhelming, but in a good way. I think I may have said that somewhere else, or maybe somebody typed that to somebody through a comment or something. But I really appreciate it. So if you want to do the same, you can text the word MINI, M-I-N-I, to 205-964-5243. Text the word MINI to 205-964-5243. And we can partner up. I give you everything you need to succeed. The tools, the script, the talk. All you have to do is put the work in. May not be you. Maybe someone that you can partner with that's not afraid to jump into that side of it. You just be the brains behind managing the leads and generating the people that need to be called, which I simplify that process using Zomps. So again, I'm here to talk, make sure we don't ask for much. Right? As I said, I try to provide as much value as possible. Please, if you're here on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Oh, let me just let it tell you what to do. I'll let this do it. Subscribe to the channel by selecting this button here. Once you subscribe to the channel, tap the little bell, select all, so you now are alerted whenever we upload new videos like this one and when we go live daily. Boom. So yeah, just follow those instructions and like the channel. I'm trying to reply to someone on a property here, guys. So I apologize if I seem distracted. That's why I need you, Adrian. Where are you? Where are you? Why did you do me like this? I've never done you like this. So anyway, so it's 102. So 40. Okay, so so let me see if I got some questions here to get going. And I'll try to reply back to my man here on this property. In the meantime, so let's go to the top. Okay, productive week. That's from Chef Darnell. He said, I hope it's been a productive week. I hope the thumbnail matches the topic, but so far I got $2. Hush money. All right, that's funny. Yeah, he's commenting a lot here. What's up, Chef? Hello, everyone from Randy. Hello to you, sir. Annika, I'm not sure how to say her name, but I'm going to call her Day. The simple how-to guy, hello from Melbourne, Florida. Dreams, hello. Barry Sprout, hello to you. Eugenia. She's in Geneva, Alabama. No, I'm sorry. Miss Gina from Alabama. I'm sorry. Mini storage, obsession. Yes, you're right. I'm not sure what they're called. That is BIHM the third. Interesting. Asanya and Sanya, hello. Somebody else, Sandy Baby or something like that. Hello. James Bowers. I'm sorry. In Nashville. What's going on? LaShawn in Houston, Texas. That's what's happening. Donica. Okay. So I have sent 2 locations over by email and still haven't heard back from you. I think I did text you back. I asked you, I think I commented back that how are they going to enter in the property? It seems like both of those properties are gated. How are they going to enter in and out of the properties? If I didn't send that email, that's what I intended to send to you. Dreams Made Alive, what's up? Darnell Harvey, hello to you, sir. Dreams Made Alive, say you send 5. You send 5 where, sir? Make sure you send them to the right place, because I try to respond to everybody. If you're sending them directly to where they need to go, what name are you operating in? That's a handle there. So what name is it? What's going on, Ashley? She's one of the individuals that's been doing it with the self-storage. Really appreciate your efforts, baby girl. We're gonna get some bread. Close my first deal, ready for the next. Okay, Nicholas Henry, say you close your first deal. You ready for the next one? Please share. Do tell, sir. How much did you knock down, if you don't mind sharing that with us? Andrew Lee, hey. Marlon Reed, hey, what's up? Khalid, what's up, Khalid? Debbie and Scooter, hello there to you all. Cleveland, I need help on new construction. I have a vacant lot and lost as hell. I have no idea about new construction. I'm assuming you have the resources or the funds to pull that off. So I don't know enough about it on the new construction side of the game. But I could probably get the answers for you, but you have to give me an idea what you're working with there. See how I can assist you. Vincent Martinez, congratulations. What's going on, sir? Cookie. All right, so Cookie has a question. She says, I don't think I'm in a good area for wholesaling. I'm getting discouraged. I really want to do it, but don't know what can I do to get a deal where I live. Well, it would help, Cookie, if you would identify where you live. That would be a starting point. Then I want to know, what are you doing? What are you doing on a daily basis to try to get deals? All right. Okay, so James Powers, let me read this. All right, so James is asking, after doing a search on PropStream, pulling it to the contacts, pulling it. I mean, I guess he's trying to set up a self skip tracing for pulling a list on PropStream, but he wants to know what should he do with the list after that. So the main thing is you don't, ideally you want to skip trace the entire list, and sure, there's going to be a lot of stuff that is not going to turn into anything, but ideally you want to skip trace the entire list and you just let the numbers play out. So we have a special guest in the house. Looks similar to Adrian. I'm not sure yet. I'll know here in a second. Okay, she did that part right. All right. What's the next? Oh, we ain't started them. Well, you know I ain't started them, so they good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's what's up. Okay. Am I focused? Yeah. All right. So you feeling all right, baby girl?
Absolutely not.
What, you got cold or something?
Absolutely yes.
Don't be coming up in with that mess now.
Well, I'm telling you, I hit my record of 10 sneezes consecutively. I busted up a whole line full of folks. Everybody scattered and went the opposite way. I got bumped to the front. So I'm just saying, like,
C word.
don't do that. Like, people can have an actual cold and just have a cold. Okay, let's get this.
Hey, don't come in with that, man. You have to wipe everything down.
I would highly suggest.
I remember an episode of Sanford and Son, and Lamont thought he had tuberculosis. How you say it? Tuberculosis.
Yeah.
And so they were like, let's go to the deathbed. He was going out to the hospital to check himself in. And Fred, all right, well, you know, such. All right, I'll see you, son. Fred wasn't going with him. As soon as he left, Fred grabbed the Lysol and just Fred away and hey, burn his bed and everything.
Oh my gosh.
Greatest show ever.
Yeah, we know.
Ever.
We know. Oh, look at this.
What?
Yes, Debbie and Scooter, I'm okay. Yes. Oracle, don't be telling him.
I got holes.
No, be telling somebody to spray up. No, don't do that. Hey, y'all, I'm here very late, but I don't feel good. But I'm still here for you guys.
I appreciate it. You just don't know how much.
I want to be here with y'all. So how far did you get down on this list?
I stopped at Cookie.
Okay.
I stopped at James Bowers. And
from Nashville, Tennessee.
But above him, he's below him is Khalid. He just says he's from Richmond, Virginia.
Oh,
so I'm right there. You see it?
No, I don't, but I'll figure it out. Let's see here. Hey, y'all, I don't see, because I see Deonica. Hey, Khalid. I see Khalid. It says Gaston. Oh, there's Cookie. Hey, Cookie. Khalid is from Richmond, Virginia. Okay, what's up, Cass? I'm gonna try to go in order because I know I'm skipping and now I'm rambling. So, what's up, Oracle from Hartford, Connecticut? Simple Lawn Service. Thank you for being here. Mary from Tampa, Cass from Los Angeles, Louisiana is Trent. Oh, where's the question? All right, Paulette Brown says, "Hey, Flip Man, what would be some of the expenses that need to be paid for a trucking park?" I saw your video on that a while back.
Okay, so what would be some expenses that you would pay for truck parking? Now, are you talking about establishing a location yourself? Because the information that we're putting out there, which we, I guess you would say, in association with Truck Parking Club, we're just basically reaching out to owners that have unused space that fits the profile for potential truck parking. A couple of things go into that. And we're just going to do a revenue share. But if you're talking about opening up one yourself, then ideally it needs to be at least gravel, prepped for semi trucks, because it has to hold that amount of weight. All right, number one. Paved would be even better. You can normally charge more. Fenced is ideal. Doesn't have to be, not a deal breaker by no means. And proximity to the freeway, not a deal breaker either. Now, understand, just because it's a big vacant lot, but it's in a retail area where, you got McDonald's, Starbucks, all that stuff, that's not normally going to work. Or in a near residential area, that's normally not going to work. It's just that stigma of trucks. And plus, they're very dangerous vehicles. So, they have to have a lot of room to maneuver. So just keep all of that in mind when you're talking about. But if you're talking about opening up one yourself, it's just hard to say. But I know what you're talking about. It may be some land you already own. I could give you my expert opinion on it, but I could also tap into my man Evan at TPC even more so.
All right. You must have asked them to post in the chat where they're from.
No, I don't know if I did that. I might have did, but
I don't know, because everybody's telling me where they're from, which is really cool.
Okay, yeah. They always should do that. I like to know what people are.
Okay, so I'm gonna give a few. Cordero from Chi-Town, Lashana from Dallas, Texas / Oklahoma, Maylee from Las Vegas, Wayne Johnson's from the England area, Danielle Houston, Vincent Martinez, LA, Chris Tampa, Florida, Shagna, Jersey City. Hey, y'all reach out to each other if you see your city in the chat box. Maybe you can hook up and help each other flip some, wholesale some, creative finance some, find some parking lots some, mini storage some. Y'all can help each other out some. See what I did there? Kai Jen is from San Antonio. Kiana Kania is from Dallas, Texas. What up, Flip from New York City? That's Raymond Grizzly in Charleston. So let's hop into another question and we'll do another roundabout. Where in the world? That's Carmen Sandiego. Okay. But let's see here. Michael Reeves says you probably don't remember him, but he talked to you at a neighborhood Walmart a while ago. He says, I really need to get started with this. I need help getting started. I'm willing to do 50-50 just to learn how to do this correctly, directly from you.
Okay, so Michael Reed, neighborhood Walmart. It must have been a minute. I'm trying to think. Well, I remember normally when I see somebody on the store that recognizes me, I normally know from where.
You turn around and walk back out.
No. We talked. If he came to me, probably we talked. I'm pretty sure we talked. Trying to remember, that's bothering me. Okay, so anyway, so even with that, but being said, sir. Now what we'll partner, the house is one thing. That's a whole nother animal in itself. But with the self-storage, if you text the word mini, MINI, hey, won't charge you nothing. You're just a partner. If you follow those instructions there, let's get it. Because you don't need no halls is my go-to.
No, the sanitizer, sniffing the sanitizer is opening it up. It's like Vicks under my nose or something.
You don't get this? It's alcohol.
No, it's the same
let me show
thing.
You something brilliant I did.
I know what you did, and that's great. Good old Dawn Windex.
This is a Dawn bottle for dishwash.
It's a power spray.
And so when I seen this in this store, I said this would be amazing for
because you just couldn't buy a regular spray bottle.
No, that they too cheap. They built cheaply.
Those aren't built to come off and be reusable.
This here?
Yeah.
You crazy? This will screw right off. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's too fancy. I just use the the $2.99 doll, not the $4.99 doll.
This right here, this been lasting. Oh, that what you talking about? When you do like this, it spill. Just don't do that. See, look at that.
Because you spray it.
Look at that.
Okay, yeah, got you.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm not even. Yes, Randy, I still come with the energy, even though I'm sick. But I really love it because when I'm hoarse like this, I get my little Barry White voice. Oh, be pimping. Yes, it's Dawn Power Wash. Okay, so this is a really good question as I scroll back up. So you have vacant motels, hotels, right? Are you able to convert those into multifamily homes? like apartments or
What
something.
were you going to convert? What now?
Motel, hotels, Holiday Inns.
Yeah, all of it could be converted into
Multifamily units.
multifamily unit. That happens. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. How often does that happen, you think?
Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea.
How would you calculate something? Like you would have to.
You got to number one. From what I limited knowledge I have on it, the first thing you're going to do is what are the rents in the area.
Gotcha.
From there, based on the unit, the type of unit mix, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bed. So depending on what their end game is, they're obviously trying to maximize their profits. So, or more 2 bedrooms and that square footage, whenever you develop the property, is that going to be more beneficial than 3 bedrooms or 1 bedrooms or whatever? And so now it factors into what is it going to cost to renovate, to, what's the word I'm looking for? To convert. What is the conversion going to cost into now multifamily? So it's beyond my, I don't know nothing about that. That's the way I would think it would flow. Okay. Obviously, a lot more goes into it. So
what do you kind of like the
a lot of money?
I don't even know if they do them. I don't know if they do them anymore. Like, you watch like your 80s shows or whatever. You have like the boarding houses, like, hey, you can come here. It's kind of like the extended stay hotels. You come here and you stay for like a week and you go on, or you just need a room. Like, you wouldn't even have to do anything? Because there's a bed and a bathroom in there, and maybe have like a common kitchen
but
area.
Of course, depending on what type of clientele you're trying to attract to. So,
I guess so.
Yeah, all that's gonna factor on how nice it is, where it is.
So I guess my question is this, right? Beside it's not the big pilot. It's not the big truck stop, but it's the pilot truck stop, like Subway, whatever. And they have parking there. Right behind it is an old Red Roof Inn.
Where, in Tuscaloosa?
Yeah, it's the one that stuff go on back there, but you ain't got no business being back there.
It's closed?
Yeah, it's been closed. Like,
yeah,
it was shut down. So imagine if you had.
Talking about. It's right there on McFarland.
That's Scotland.
Oh yeah, it's right there on Scotland. I know exactly what
you're
talking
about. But maybe what if you had all those truck parkings?
I think they want a ridiculous amount of money for that.
They do. I think we talked about it before, but I'm thinking like if you had all those truckers right there, and you had your truck parking, and you can come here. I guess it's no different than a hotel, but I'm thinking like boarding, it would be a little cheaper. I don't know. I'm just trying to put it together in my head. It ain't working.
Same thing.
Same thing. Yeah. Okay, so Simple Lawn Service says this Sarah from Rockledge, Florida, submitting a few storage units ready to get paid. Let's go. Oh, that's what she said.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Incredible Kids Club, Tina Trigg. Hey, Cookie, you're from Jonesboro. All right, so Nicholas says Jonesboro is good. I know a realtor there that does some creative financing and wholesaling there. So Cookie, hook up with Nicholas. There you go. Boom. Scrolling down. Pezzo says, I have a potential seller. I'm going to look at the property Saturday, and I'm using your contracts. That's what's up. The contract is available to all of you guys.
Text the word contract to anyone that wants it. Not only do you get access to the contract for free, you also get detailed instructions on how to fill it out for sellers and buyers, and how to get it signed virtually.
I got you. Look at that. Trent Geeson says, I need help with finding the owner's contact information for the property I find. Can you help me with this? So Skip Tracing, have you already gone over that?
What is that?
How to find property owners.
Oh, Skip Tracing, how to find property owners? Well, if you, it depends on the tool you use. There are going to be some free services out there. Just a Google search away. They're going to be heavily loaded with ads. So just be aware and don't download something you shouldn't. But if you want to use one of the paid services, then you could text. You could go to Skip to Flip, like you see on my shirt here, Mail to Flip.
I see it. Yeah, we see it.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mail to Flip. Just replace mail with Skip. SKIP.
That's so creative right there.
Skip.
I love that. All right. So over here on TikTok world, Lil Cuzzo 3.
Those are brandables.
They are. I agree. They doing what they do. Lil Cuzzo 3 says, Flip man. It was a lot of A's and N's in there. Been a fan for a while since I was a young teen. I'm 18 now, turning 19. That's what's up. Start early. Early. Ty, focus.
Oh no, I got it. Go ahead. You ain't asked me now. You just making a comment.
I'm reading the comment. You got badges. What's badges? What's badges?
Oh, none. Not that I'm aware. I might be wrong.
Okay. Let's see here. This is Gary, says hello from Brooklyn. What do I do when it appears the property owners have died and the property is severely behind in local taxes?
All right, so the property owner has passed away and it appears they have outstanding property taxes. So what should they do?
Yes.
Well, you're still trying to reach out to the heirs, the estate, to see who are the decision makers. Hopefully they had a will in place. Probably didn't if they're back. Well, that doesn't mean that. But if they don't have a will in place, then it goes down the list on who are the heirs, right? And so that gets into ownership. So hopefully it's simple. They don't have maybe one child or two kids and they're both on the same page and they want to sell at a price that makes sense. But that's where it's going to start, determining who the heirs are, reach out to them and see if they want to sell. Cheap.
Okay, so Ace Twan, I'm glad you asked this because I got an answer for you. The question is, how do I get in the Gator Room?
Oh, if you want to get into the Gator Room, get pushed to the front of the line, VIP section, get as many questions asked as possible, pop the bottles, text the word Gator to 205-964-5243 if you want to pop a bottle and get in front of everybody else.
No, now we got bottle service up in here. It ain't nothing in it but alcohol. Not that kind of alcohol either. It's daggone rubbing alcohol, 90%, 91%.
Put some alcohol on it.
Okay.
Always 91, man.
Huh?
Always 91.
Always 91. That's it. It ain't green though. Ashley, I missed you as well. I'm glad I'm here. So Danielle, hey, a lot of you guys, I see it. I'm scrolling down through the questions, and a lot of them are about partnering on your first deal. Some of you have paid for mentorship when you could have been here getting it all for free. Or you can pay for it if you want to, but all of it is for free. So I encourage you that all of you guys that have put your information, your location in the chat, partner with someone. Go to the Wholesaling with the Flip Man Facebook group. Join that. I encourage you to. Flip has a VIP group that meets weekly. You're welcome to join that group. It is a paid group service.
Text the word stack.
But text the word stack to the number
STACK
to 205
STACK
964
STACK
5243.
There you go.
Okay. So yes, now if you do find a deal, there are some ways that you can submit it through 50/50 deals, but there's also some stipulations that you need to have in place.
Dealulator.
Through dealulator.com. If you go there, it says where you can submit your deals. But just make sure you read the instructions there. And again, text MINI MINI for partnership on the storage units. And if you do not have that number, I'll say it again, 205-964-5243. To join us live, text the word Gator, GATOR. I would love to have you come on and talk for me. Thank you. We were talking about hotels just a minute ago, and Wayne Johnson says, are you interested in partnering up to buy hotels?
I don't know anything about that business at this point. So at this point, it wouldn't be an interest of mine. Doesn't mean that would change. But if you want to target what I am interested in, text the word MINI, MINI to 205-964-5243. That's the form of commercial real estate that Tyrone is interested in. Also, if you want to set up an LLC, protect your business, save on your taxes, text the word BIZ, BIZ, to 205-964-5243.
Copy that. Curtis Wood says, I've been watching and learning all I can from you, Flip Man. I'm a newbie ready to get out in the field and start doing some deals. That rhymed. Okay, my question tonight is, are you familiar with the Johnson City, Tennessee market? And how do you feel a newbie could do in this area for wholesaling?
Johnson City, Tennessee. Johnson City, Tennessee. You know what I'm looking for.
Yes. What's the city's
Population
or the metro area?
207,000 metro, right?
Right.
How far is it from one of that's pretty decent size. That's a little bit bigger than Tuscaloosa, I guess, right?
It is, but don't do that.
What's Tuscaloosa metro? About 150, something like that.
I don't know. But we talking about
So it's not
Johnsonville.
it's not even close to Knoxville, or it's its own thing. It's probably, I don't know how far that is from Knoxville, but it's a distance. Of course, I got to look that up now. Now I'm curious.
Tuscaloosa is only 101.
Metro?
Oh, I keep forgetting we talk about Metro.
See, Johnson City
261.
is 106 miles to Knoxville, but it's on things. So yeah, you can get down there. That's enough. How much Tuscaloosa?
261.
Really?
Tuscaloosa metro area, Alabama, 2023, 261,141.
Oh wow. Okay, that's what's up.
That is what's up.
Okay,
I'll be doing it, and we can all fit in Brian Denny Stadium.
So what's Mobile then?
Here we go. So yeah, Curtis, sounds like you're in a good spot. Go ahead and pull the trigger and get out there. Get out there, my boy. Let's see here. The kid Vante wants to know, when pulling a skip trace list and you're looking in the area, how do you keep yourself from pulling duplicates? Is there a way to not pull duplicates?
No, you just have to. There's no really. Okay, so whenever you're building a list, you're going to pull a duplicate because depending on what type of list you're doing, like if you're doing a tire landlord list using Dealulator, AK, PropStream, you want access to that too. Text the word tool 205-964-5243. But whenever you pull in a list, lost my train of thought. One owner may own 10 properties. So they need a filter in there to remove duplicates. But what do I know? So whenever you download the list, you just have to go into Excel and remove duplicates.
Okay. I know. Okay, on TikTok, Walter Johnson, you say, is there an easy sell contract or one pager? Absolutely. We just mentioned that a little earlier. You can go to dealulator.com, or you can text the word contract to 205-964-5243 and get that one page contract that Ty's been using for a very, 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 very long time, and it works just fine. So let's see here. Flip Man, this is Sean and Ann from Merrill. Trying to get started with your program. They're having difficulty opening their packages. So, hey, if you have difficulty ordering your packages, it could be very well that the email that you sign up with is not the email that you're using. So
yeah, what you want to do is text two ways to get to it. How about they need the email? Do you know what they are? Go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is I'm gonna finish. I feel like Kanye and Taylor Swift. You gonna let me finish?
Go ahead.
I'm done. I done lost my train of thought.
Okay, so if you're having issues accessing anything that you purchased, email support@flipmasterclass.com or text the number 205-984. What is that number? I don't even know what the number is. Let me see.
Do you know it?
I'm going to have to do it this way. 205-984-2282. 2282. 205-984-2282 or email support@flipmasterclass.com.
All right. Vontae is from Douglasville, Georgia. Ebony, Santa Rosa Beach. Terrence giving us a shout out from Knoxville. Glad to have you here. Let's see. Laney, New York. Oh, NY. Okay. Thank you. Brazelton, Georgia is where Tiffany is joining us from. I don't know where that is. I don't know what name.
I got this up.
Huh?
Getting no free advertisement.
Okay. And
like they
Robin,
need it.
Robin's joining the party from the DMV. So BIHM the third wants to know, on average, how many calls did it take to reach your recently closed mini storage deal?
Well, we went about it through text messaging, even though that's really not how we're generating the leads now. But to answer your question, I don't know, because there are a couple of people were doing that at the same time or whatever through the platform that we use. But if you want to do text messaging, text the word text 205-964-5243. But because I opened it up to partner with individuals, and I gave you a free way to target them and build lists without it costing you anything. Only thing it's costing you is time, and most of us are what when it comes to time, Adria?
I don't know. We got
time wealthy.
Time wealthy. Oh, I remember that. Yes, I got a lot of time. I'm rich on it.
Most people are just
but I wasted though.
Like
I blew it like everything else.
Whoever you want to name, as far as got bread. What my man name? What's the old white guy name? 90 something. Charlie Munger and his partner. Golly.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Okay. Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Most of us are Warren Buffett rich when it comes to time. That's all I'm asking you is to put the time in.
With my time
and so people have really ran with that. That's one of the reasons why I started even putting out this free content is what we're executing right now with self-storage and people putting the work in. I gave them all the ingredients to make it happen, and these people are baking. They cooking. Gotcha. I love it.
Okay. Love it. Shirley Lots, Mississippi.
What part of Mississippi?
Mississippi. It's all Mississippi.
All right. So each state has towns and cities.
You can't wholesale nowhere in Mississippi.
Please identify the town or city that you're from.
Well, I probably missed it.
What?
It's a lot going on, and some people like starting and then they finish it. So I might have. Don't do that. Hey, Swan, I was just supposed to call you out and ask why you hadn't joined. You ready to give me a break?
Yeah, I'm ready.
How you doing?
What's going on? How y'all doing?
Oh, good, my man. Oh man, we got some
sorry, I gotta step out.
Some serious issues. We got some paper towels. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get sick now.
He brought the spray out.
Hey, man, I don't want that. Oh my God.
You know, COVID's still going around now.
Yeah.
Hey, Swan, don't get him started. I'm gonna be banned.
Doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? What the question is, man? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, not much, man. Hey, first and foremost, I just want to say I appreciate y'all for giving out this content information. Flip, man, you gonna change my life for us financial wise from where I was up to now, like tremendously. You know, my second deal was crazy, and my third deal was good too, but my second deal was big. So, wait
a minute.
Yeah.
Where you located at?
I'm calling Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah. I did an interview with you and your boy.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the okay, the first deal? What was you made on the first deal?
The first deal I made $1,500.
Okay.
And that was that was from like a tax lien.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Cool.
So, you know, that went through. It was rocky, but it went through. So
okay. And then the second one?
The second one I made $14,000.
Oh, okay. That'll change some things right there.
Yeah, it changed a lot of things, you know.
It
changed things. It make you get up, you know, let you know. That what made me say I can do this. I can really do this.
Yeah.
You know,
what part of town? What part of town was that in?
That was in I say Tarrant.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Tarrant. Yeah. It was a duplex.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wish I had the money, man. I would have bought it for myself, man. But like I said,
yeah, that's cool. It's coming. That 14 ain't bad neither.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. How long it took to close it?
It took like, I'd say 32 days.
Okay, cool.
Because it was hot. And the way I had it on the market, the price was real hot. So like people was coming out of woodwork trying to buy that duplex, man.
Oh wow. Okay. You think you could have made more on it or what?
I think I could have if I would have stretched it for a little bit longer, probably like
Yeah.
40 days or 50 days. I probably would have made more. But like at the time, I was so hungry to prove to myself that I can do it, and I wanted to see was it real again.
Yeah.
So that's why I said.
Pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what you got? What you got tonight, man? What's up?
So as right now, man, I'm transitioning from property, from houses. I want to go to the big leagues. I'm trying to go to these self-storages, man.
All right, that's what's up.
So I started cold calling last Monday. Now the owners with the self-storage, they ain't too ruthless like the owners of the houses. They nice. They come, you know, they if they don't want to sell, they'll let you know. They don't give you a whole lot of backlash. But I am running into an issue with when I call, I asked to speak to the owner, right? And sometimes they ask me like, what do you want with the owner?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, is the owner in? And they'll say, what do you want with the owner? And I was like, I can just tell the owner to give me a call back when you get in touch with him or when he come in. And then they'll say again, like, so what do you want with the owner?
Go ahead and tell them.
But see, if I tell them, they in their mind, their employee, they think if I buy the building, I'm gonna fire them.
Well, okay, you're gonna get that. All right. So the flip side of that is that they may say, well, he's not interested in selling, blah blah blah. But what you can do is say, well, hey, you're in the business. You may know of another owner that is interested in selling. We pay $1,000 referral fee if we buy. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you're going to get that, you know, for sure that you're going to get, you know, gatekeepers, people that are working there. They're afraid they're going to lose a job or whatever. That's fine. But that is still an opportunity to connect because you don't know who they know or whatever. Right. So, and then, you know, they may get another job 2 weeks later and say, hey, you called me a couple of weeks ago. I don't work there anymore. Yeah, he'll sell. You know, you just never know. So just go in and tell them. Don't even worry about it. Just go ahead and tell them. Now, you do know the smaller the market, the more likely you're going to get an owner. You're going to get the owner on the phone when you call the number.
Gotcha.
Just a tip to anyone that's trying to do this, right? What areas have you targeted? You just stayed in Alabama familiarity or what?
I started in Texas.
Okay, cool.
I started in Texas.
Yeah.
And I didn't get no leads in Texas. So I came down to Tennessee, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Okay.
And now I'm cold calling in those areas, like small towns.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm kind of targeting the smaller town, like in Chattanooga, every self-storage unit in Chattanooga. So that's what I'm working on now.
See, Chattanooga technically is too big. Now let me back up. No city is too big, but I'm just saying you're going to get more managers. That's a decent sized market. You know what I'm saying? So you want definitely you'll still target those, but you want to target the cities that are 30 miles around that, 50 miles around that. You know, those small towns. Once you move around on the Google map and just say search this area, it's gonna pull up whatever's in there. Well, not whatever, but a good number of what's in there, because sometimes it'll miss because people don't have this stuff listed online like that or whatever. Right. But yeah, just don't just the larger the city, the more managers you're going to deal with. And Chattanooga is a decent sized city or whatever. So you want to get in those small towns you ain't never heard of before, right? 4,000 and 5,000 in population, 2,000 in population. You know, those are all still game. That's what's the beautiful thing about this. You know, town can't be small and too small to do a deal if the numbers work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, cool. And I was thinking about doing a cold calling system. Have you ever done one of those?
What, for the self-storage?
Yeah, like someone else.
Yeah. We generate leads two ways right now. You guys sending them in, of course, which I really appreciate. And then, you know, I have my own VAs doing it, but they're doing the same thing that you all guys are doing. Now, I have lists that I have had built before and skip traced and find owners. I have tools to do that, but they're basically just doing the same things. I got 3 VAs, 2 of them are doing the research, 1 of them doing the cold calling. So they doing the exact same thing that you guys are doing. Because it doesn't cost anything to really build the list, but just the time that, you know, them to do the grunt work to do it or whatever. So, and you just keep calling those same lists over as you build them from state to state or whatever, because, you know, it's all about time. And just because they didn't pick up see, one of the things like with that self-storage, if they don't pick up the phone, a lot of times that's a good sign that may be a good opportunity because they're not running a real business. You got to answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? Because people call you to try to rent, because you're calling the phone number for the business, but and they're not answering. You want to put even more effort into those to see if you can reach those. Now I can probably get the phone number for pretty much anybody in reality, in business. You know, a good percentage of them with some of the tools that I pay for. But if they're not answering and it's a business line, those are the ones that's probably not being managed that well, right? And so it may be an opportunity there if you can get in touch with them. That's one of those ones you may want. The thing that I'm going to show later on tonight, right? That you may want to take advantage of as far as the using this tool I'm going to show here in a minute.
Okay. Cool. And one last question I want to ask you: if I want to find a good VA, where can I search and find?
Text the word scale. SCALE, the 205-964-5243. You can use the same people I use.
Gotcha. Perfect. Well,
if you want to, which I'm gonna text you, man. You want to tell that story on the 14K, even the 1500, both of them. You know, I'd love to have you on and share your story, man.
Definitely. We can. You can text me when you get down after the live or tomorrow afternoon. That'll be fine.
Okay, cool. All right, well,
all right, sounds good. Y'all have a good night.
You
all right,
too,
man.
love.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
H-Town playing. Ty gonna get me kicked out of here. You better come pick me up.
Okay, so you ready for me to do the thing?
Yeah, do the thing because I need to step out.
Oh, what you need to blow your nose on?
My God, like why? Why they gotta know all my business? I just said I need to step out. Like I'm just saying, like
I ain't saying nothing that I wouldn't do right here. I just said, hold on a second. Camera off. We're gonna get loud.
Oh my God.
But anyway, so all right, so okay, all right. What you want to do? You want to go outside for a second? What do you want to do for?
Well, I'm gonna get you started.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start here. Okay, so all right, so here's the thumbnail. Now, a couple of weeks ago,
Okay.
yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
A couple of weeks ago, I put this thumbnail up. I had this for Flippinar number. What Flippinar was that for? Let me see here. Hold on one second, guys. And I got premature. I got too excited, as sometimes I do. And it wasn't ready yet. It was for Flippinar number, let me see. Yeah, 277. Flippinar 277. I was going to show you guys that. So what is that? 4 Flippinars ago, basically. Let me see if I can find that thumbnail real quick. That's going to bother me until I do. So what day would that have been on? Okay, here it is right here. Yeah. So it would have been, so you see this thumbnail, and now this was the original thumbnail. Got $2, got 2 of these. And so now we have this one here, still got 2 of these, right? Okay, so this is going to be a show and tell here. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you guys, but before I do that, let me just explain a couple things. So there are a lot of ways to generate leads, all right? And so we're always trying to find the most effective things and on how to generate leads. I'm always looking for things to show you guys, to show you the least expensive way from zero to a few dollars to try to generate leads, especially if you have never done a deal before, if you're trying to do your second or third deal. Now, we talk about driving for dollars, co-wholesaling, text messaging, cold calling, but I don't talk a lot about direct mail. As you see on my shirt, the mail to flip, that's basically dealing with direct mail. Now, a few years back, I went out to St. Louis and I met with the guys at AccuPix, their company, Graphic Connections. And, they wanted me to work with them as an affiliate. And I have done so over the years, and it's been a great relationship. And when I do direct mail, I use them. So a few months back, I told them it really needs to be a product, man, because one of their better methods of generating mail, because you have postcards, you have letters, all types of things to try to make sure you get the attention of the owner, because most people sort their mail over the trash can to get rid of what they call junk mail. And so what your main objective is to reduce the chances of you going into the trash can. So with that being said, and then the largest group of individuals that own real estate are baby boomers, but that's also a large segment of the population that actually reads their mail. My mama gonna sit there and go through every piece. You know what I'm saying? You know, people like her own real estate though, you know, so they're gonna sit there and go through every piece. Right now, it might still ain't in the trash, but she's just gonna go through it all. So a lot of people that own real estate do that in that age bracket. Therefore, that's an opportunity for you to get the attention of some of those owners. So what I've done is the tool is ready. We're going to try to make it a little bit better, as I'm always trying to do. But first of all, we're going to start with Zump. So I'm going to share my screen here. And I should already had it ready to go. I guess that's all. They pop right up. Okay, there we go. There you go. There you go. Boy. Okay, so we're going to present, share screen, entire screen, and boom, there we go. Boom, I got your girlfriend. Pop out. All right, so Zomps. All right, so when you go to Zomps, you have to be on your desktop or laptop. One thing I learned the other day was Google Chrome is this thing, but you have Microsoft Edge / used to be Internet Explorer, right, as a browser to search the internet. Did you know, at least with Zomps, that Microsoft Edge allows you to use Google Chrome extensions on Microsoft Edge? That basically covers the entire internet. Once you combine those two browsers, that covers the entire internet for the most part, as far as browsers. Now Safari, now Safari with Apple, they're going to have their presence for sure. But Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge, you're going to cover a good portion. I'm going to look it up here in a minute because I'm curious what percentage they have as far as browser usage. So you need to be on the desktop or laptop, smartphone or tablet, can't use it. Okay, so once you get here and you add Zomps, all right, so you hit get Google Chrome extension, you hit add to Chrome. Now I already have it on there because, well, you know what? I need to remove it because it's ready to go for everybody. I had to develop a version because my guy did it, but he's so fast and so good. All right, so I hit add to Chrome, then hit add extension. So now I'll go over here to, we'll say, to Zillow, and I'm going to choose a city. Let's choose a city. Hey, you just throw one out. Give me a city. Somebody give me a city in the chat real quick.
Muncie, Indiana.
No, somebody give me a city in the chat real quick.
Muncie, Indiana. That's where Nicole is from. She just put it in there.
Okay, Muncie. Okay.
Thank you, Antoine Denise Green.
Now, it better be big enough for me to do what I need to do here.
I don't know. You ain't asked them questions.
Why did I fool with you? You tricked me. So anyway, we're gonna go with Muncie, Indiana.
They have 65,000.
That ain't big enough. Give me something else.
Okay. Santa Rosa Beach.
No, it's big enough. We'll roll with that because it is small. We'll go with that 65,000. We'll go with that. Okay. All right. So once you get over here, so we're going and Zillow has changed their little layout here, but we're going to go to for rent. Okay, and so we got a few properties in here for rent. All right, the objective in here is to find tired landlords, right? Okay, absolutely. So these people are renting. So if I open one of these up, it's going to show that this is being managed by a property management company. So we don't want to call them. We're going to backdoor this, and we're going to reach out directly to the owner, okay? And so we're going to do this in a unique way. All right, so once you reach out, okay, so we need to build us a list first. Now, you can do it manually. Now, you need to have just houses selected, which I do. We can do it manually, and I can just select one. They're asking $1,200 a month for this. I can add it, boom. Select another one, boom. But guess what old Ty has done for you?
What you did?
I took a page out of storage X-ray on Zomps and allowed it where to do it automatically for you. It'll do it automatically for you 10 at a time. I couldn't do much more than that because we don't want Zillows to shut us down here. So what you'll do is you see this draw, the word draw where you select that, and then we're just going to draw an area right here on those properties. Hopefully I got them in there, and I did. So now you see the orange button appears. So I'm going to hit plus all, and so it's 7 of them. So it's going to start to pull those. All right, so now, not always, but some of these are going, most of these are going to be vacant because they're renting. Now, by the time you do what you're going to do here later, they may not be rented, but it really doesn't matter if they're vacant or not. All right, guys, so I hit OK. That let me know we reached our list. So I select the logo. All right, next thing I'll do is go over here for Zomps for rent. Okay, so you see the list. So now, I added 2 extras, but I added 2 manually. So if you want to add more, you just go back in and add more. You draw the boundary around more, add more. But we're just going to roll with this right here. So now what I'll do is I'll go here to action, hit select all, apply, go back to action, and then select not export as CSV, but mail export CSV. And I'll explain that in a minute. So I hit apply. Okay, so boom. So we're going to do, so what is this? Flippinar 280 demo. And I like to put the date on stuff, y'all, so you don't trip on me. That's a little problem I got. All right, so I'm going to save it to my desktop so I can find it easily. All right, so once I do that, so guess what I'm going to do with that? Now I'm going to, you got to have this second part, right? So what I'm about to do, let me go ahead and just get that in motion. I'm about to go to Deal You Later, aka PropStream, to pull the ownership information, right? So to access this same tool, if you'll text the word tool, we'll send you a link how to access it. But also you can go to dealyoulater.com directly. So text the word tool to 205-964-5243. You can go to Deal You Later and just start free mail. Now I have some good videos here too, guys, if y'all don't notice. Some good ones. But anyway, it's more, just where you get the contract and all that good stuff. So boom. Anyway, so next, so I go over here to PropStream. So now I'll take that list. Let me open the list up first. I should have did that from the beginning. So let me find my list. Show in folder. So I'm gonna open it up in Microsoft Excel. But you can open it up in Google Sheets also. Now don't trip about these terms I'm using, getting in the weeds or whatever. But we're gonna try to provide as much support as possible. But any of this stuff that I just talked about, as far as when I get into Excel and all this stuff, it's all there on YouTube. Don't be lazy. Teach yourself something that's going to make you some money, because it can go beyond what we're about to talk about. It's just it's going to be tons of videos to show you anything that I'm about to show you right. So what it's done is it's set it up where I can import this into a tool such as PropStream. This will work in Batch Lead, should work in some of the other ones that you all are familiar with. Okay. All right. So you see the address, the city, state, zip, and even the zestimate amount. All right. So now going back to PropStream. So I'm going to go over here to my properties. I'm going to select. So it's going to take a minute because I have a lot of properties listed in here. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. How are you today, Adrian? All right, so boom. So we import list. All right, so now I'm going to choose file. You don't even have to worry about setting up the template. All right, and then I'm going to select the file that I saved on my desktop. Okay, so I want to name it. I'm going to name it the same thing, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in today's date first. 24th, so I can easily find it because I have so many in here from over time. Flippinar 280 demo. All right, so I hit save on that. Do. I think would they assume I'm trying to do that what's the name sound and give me a strike? That's copyright. So all right, so I gotta say, so now I'll go ahead and do a search. All right, so .08.24. So it should pull right up, and it did. So there's my 9 right there. So boom, guys. All right, so now what you could do if you wanted to get more detailed, you could click on the address and you can actually look at each one of these properties to see who owns. So this was is in someone's name. They only own 5 other properties, right? So this could definitely be someone you would target to be a potential tire landlord. And they may want to sell multiple properties, right? Once I show you the rest of this, I think you're gonna be impressed. Now this one is in an LLC. They own 15 other properties on the linked properties. So you can literally list them. We're gonna send it, we're gonna target all these. We're not gonna even worry, but I want to show you that. Now you need to set your list up correctly. So over here to the right, where you see where it says this little cog, that's going to allow you to set your list up. So what you want to do is you want to have city selected, state, zip, owner 1 first name, owner 1 last name. You want to have mailing address. You want to have mailing unit number. That's going to be very important later on. Mailing state, mailing state, mailing zip. Then everything else under the rest of these, except, okay, on the next one is property characteristics, everything needs to be unchecked. Now under tax assessment, which I'll explain here in a minute, but you want to select this unless you're going to do it a different way. And I'll explain here in a minute why that's important. So we're going to do total assessment. So this is what the county or the state says the property is valued at. Normally when something appraises, normally it'll appraise for more than that, but this is a good number to work with once I show you where we're going with this. All right, but under everything else, you want to uncheck. On all of the rest of these, you want to uncheck, right? Okay, so once you get down here, now you want to go to new layout and you want to name it. So I'm naming it Flippinar 280 demo. All right, then you want to use it as default. So now you apply and save. Okay, boom. Now, what you can move these around right here, these titles. So the way you want yours set up, you want to have the owner first name. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. You want to have owner first name, owner 1 last name, mailing address, mailing city, but you want to have the where is it? I got the wrong one. Let me see. Here it is. You want to have mailing units after mailing address. You want to have that after mailing address. Mailing units number after mailing address. You want to have mailing city, mailing state, mailing zip. Then you want to have the address, city, state, zip, and then total assessed value. So you're ready to rock. So once you select all right here, and then you export. Once you export, let me go in. Where did I do that? So let me say this. So this is PS ready. I'll just put a PS in there from PropStream. But don't do nothing crazy. Boom. All right, we'll do that. I'll do it like that. So PS. So I saved that. So boom, that's saved. Let me go up here and now find it and open it. Show in folder. All right, and boom. All right, so we got it open. All right, so now let me show you the good part. Okay, so you're going to go to mail to flip, Adria.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Mickey, for the shirt.
You're welcome.
Now I gotta find mail to flip. Where? Okay, there it is. Okay, there we go. No, that ain't mail to flip. This mail to flip. So mail to flip. Mail to flip. Put in your full name, cell phone, email, and it'll take you over here. Or I print mail. Now, in order to access this, you need to go through mail to flip, ideally. All right, then once you get that, you can just bookmark it. Okay, so what are we doing here? So what are you doing here is you're going to mail them. Where is this recent? You're going to mail them. Is this it? Let me see. I thought I had it. Oh, I must put it on the desktop. Let me see. Did I? No, I didn't. Let me see. Well, I'll do it again. So let me save this because you guys can't see what it says here. All right, so we'll put that on the desktop. I'll say that. All right, so now let me open it. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to send them this fake check, right? The folks over at Graphic Connections, they deal with hundreds of real estate investors all over the country. They know what works. So look at this thing. So we all know when you get that envelope in the mail and how you see that little, oh, this might look like a check. Huh?
Throwing it away.
Then you ain't 55. You're not 55 to 75. So they gonna read all they mail.
You're right.
See, you with that.
I'm not who you targeting.
You with that mess. See, they gonna read all they mail. All right. So anyway, so we see what it says up here top right. We're ready to turn this into a live check for your property at 1234 Any Street. Dear Billy Prospect, my name is Ty with company name. We are the premier real estate investment company in your area. This check reflects a cash offer for your property at 123 Any Street, pending a visual inspection. We can close in 30 days or less and will purchase your property as is. I don't know what the rest of it say. We require repairs. So you have the check there. You see there, they're going to have an amount. The envelope is covering it. We may be able to get you even more money, but we ask that you call us today at your phone number. So I would say call or text, as we have limited funds limited funds available for our investments. Your signature, then it says, P.S. We buy as is. Repairs and cleanup. Cleanup is not required. For a stress-free offer, call us today. So boom. All right, so you're going to send them that check. So what you do is you download this template here to set it up. Now, that's where it gets a little, we were trying to figure this part out to make it a lot easier for the masses. Some people get this, won't be an issue. All right, so the template, let me just show you really quick because it's important. I have to show it to you. So the template itself, Adria.
Yes, sir.
Do I already have it pulled up? And I don't. Bummer. All right, so let me go find it here in my docs here. So here it is, red channel. All right, so I pull it up. So as you notice, this template here, it has full name, owner address, owner address 1, owner address 2, owner city, owner state, owner zip. Then it has property address, property city, property state, property zip, and then the market value. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to go over here, and they're supposed to be fixing this where it's going to allow you to have the first name and last name. And why you ain't paying attention? And so I know you don't. I'm messing with you, man. You know I'm messing with you. All right, so now we have to edit this so it'll just say full name, and then we have to set ours up like this. So all you would do is just copy this here, and you go over here and just replace it here, right? So I'm not gonna go through that because it's a little time, but I already have one set up. So what you now do is, so you go in here and, let me show you one other thing. So this is why this row right here is important. Where are we? So the row on the template is the market value. So the market value is what and you can do however you want to do. So we're doing it based on the total assessed value, which is basically the tax value of the property. You can actually do it if you want to put the time in. You can actually do the ARV on it, and then this is why I'm bringing that up. So we're going to fill out all this information, but what you'll do is you'll set a percentage of what you want the check to be made out for. So let's just say the ARV or the assessed value is $100,000. Well, you say, hey, I'm willing to pay 40% of that. That's what I want them to send a check for, $40,000, making that offer to them. You're trying to spur a call. So if they call you, obviously, either one or two things is happening. They have a level of interest in selling close to that price, or they're ready to cut you out. Oh, that will happen. I can guarantee you that. Some people ain't got nothing else to do but call you and tell you, are you kidding me? Or blah. But that still may be an opportunity to calm them down and say, hey, well, what price would you sell it at? All right. Now, it may not work as a cash deal, but guess what it may work with? It may work as an actual owner financing situation, right? Especially because you're targeting tired landlords. Because you're talking, they love cash flow, but they may be tired of dealing with renters. That's the management side of the business. They still want the income to come in, the rental income to come in each month, but they don't want to deal with the tenants anymore. So that may be an opportunity to transition them into an owner finance situation where they act as the bank. You can get ownership of the property, rent it back out, or you could owner finance it back out also, so you don't have to deal with the tenants either, because now they own the property, technically, with a wraparound mortgage. Or you can just simply set up those great terms, and guess what you can still do, Adrian?
Wholesale them.
You can still wholesale those terms out. Now, this is endless now. I'm just showing you just one method of how to use this strategy. And guess what the good part is?
What's the good part?
You can partner with me.
There we go.
Now, obviously, you're going to have a tool to pull your list. Now, Zomps will allow you to pull the list from Zillow. And you don't have to go that step to do it. But I was just wanting to target properties that we know that are for rent, right? Making it easy for you. That means you can target anywhere in the country. You know that it's for rent, right? You know that it's actually for rent, and then you know they want cash flow. So if it's a deal and they accept your offer, and as I said, we'll offer any support needed to make this work for you. You set up your account with PropStream, or it doesn't matter. But if you want to work with us, we would prefer you set up with PropStream, especially if you're going to go through diglater.com. Text the word tool to 205-964-5243. But that's not a requirement. It's just our preference because it makes it easier for us to work with it because we're familiar with it or whatever. So whenever you submit it, so you'll fill out this entire thing. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it all out, right? So let's do this. I'll put Ty Digulator in here because that's the email y'all know. We'll leave the 942. So you have to select a date. Then I have an address in there. So now I have to select the list. So I'll select the list that I know that will work, which I think it is this one. All right. So, well, it's not that one. Let me see. Which one is it? Is this one, I think. Let me see. Not that one. Which one did I have ready to go?
You don't know which one you have ready to go.
I don't know.
You should have labeled it ready to go.
There it is. So boom. So now it tells you how much it's going to charge me. So out of that 12 that I submitted, 3 of the addresses are not good. 9 of them are. So it's going to cost me that. So with the cost is $13.92. The processing fee is $4.81. That's a total of $15.25. If we take let me open my calculator. If we take $15.25 and divide that by 9, that is $1.70. Less than $2. See?
Mm-hmm. I see.
It all comes together now.
Because I was going to say, we're going with this. Where we going with this?
So you can literally send one letter. You could be driving for dollars, write the address down, look up the property information, find out who owns it. You can call the courthouse. You don't even have to have PropStream, right? Find out the mailing address, or you go to the county website and you can send them that fake check or make an offer. That could be done on houses. Guess what else it could be done on, Adrian? Land.
Storages and
Land, mini storage. It could be done on whatever type of real estate you want it to be done on. Huh?
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. Now you said partner. How they partner with you on?
So how do they partner with me on this?
Yeah.
All right. So what you want to do is, number one, if you reach out to me at the 205-964-5243, we're going to send it to you. But all you have to do is to access, well, they see Mail to Flip. They see it on my shirt. It's a brandable. If you can't remember that, we got other issues. You know, let me stop sharing. So, mailtoflip.com, right?
Right.
Now, you know the 205-964-5243. Yeah. If you're a little technical challenged, then let us know. You know, we'll try to do our best to offer some support. It might cost you a little just extra to do it for you. Well, we ain't gonna kill you by no means, but I got to pay the folks to help you do it because I'm not gonna do it. I got to help my team that's going to help you process that because you're a little, but there's no limit on what you can do with that. You can target houses, land, multifamily. You could target multifamily using Zillow, using Zomps to build a list of properties that are multifamily that are for sale anywhere in the country. Send them that fake check, get their attention, right? Do your homework so you know what the market value is so that can be filled in. And now driving for dollars becomes more valuable to you. Some people don't like cold calling, but the conversation is a lot easier if they call you because they read one of your messages, which is that check. Hey, I'm willing to pay this amount for that property.
Gotcha.
Let me move my thing. Mailtoflip.com.
Mailtoflip.com. That's nice. I like that.
That makes sense to you?
Absolutely.
I feel even better now. My girl lady, she ain't even balked on it.
I ain't got nothing to say, man.
Yeah, that's cool, ain't it?
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah,
absolutely. I thought I wasn't even aware that that's where you're going because
you didn't know where I was going, did you?
No, I was thinking like the old I was going with the old ones that you put the picture of the house and then be like, my house on this, but the check. That's cool though.
Yeah.
I mean,
they say that's the best thing going. They deal with investors all over the country. They have investors spend $100,000 a month sending out these fake checks.
Fake checks. Okay. That's what's up. I guess, and you already answered my question, setting that what percentage, because I'm like, what if I overshoot? Because I ain't even seen it. I go look at it and I don't
Well, it says it in the letter. Hey, based on repairs, we know this check is based on the condition of the price. It says it in the letter.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
All right, let's bring Mama on.
Mama Lamb. What's the song, Mama Lamb? It's something. Oh, Wham Bam. The hey, Black Betty, bam, bam, hey, that's what the song. That
I don't think that relates to her name.
Well, it says Mama Lamb, and it made me think bam, bam.
I don't think that works.
You never know. That's what you call me.
Yeah, what's going on? Long time, baby girl.
It's a long time coming. Oh, but I got my first deal. I got my first deal. I know. Thank you so much, Adrian, for letting me come up. Because you sound sick, girl. but I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. I got friends right now that got that, 2 of them. So I'm just, thank you. It's legitimate. It's legitimate, Adrian. This time, one time, you got
I get sick.
I know.
We're not gonna put it out there. We're not gonna put that out there.
But you will already know. You'll be like, you're not sick, and they'll be like, I'm sick, but then I'm not sick. But I'm over here on my side.
All right, man. What you got, baby girl?
Oh, tell us about this deal.
Oh, okay. So remember the cat lady?
Yes, the cat lady. Because
yes. It was the cat lady.
Everybody in the chat was like, "You gotta leave the cats alone." And blah, blah, blah. She was like, she was gonna leave because she couldn't take the cats with her.
Wait a minute, I don't remember that. What was that?
I be listening to
you. So no, she moved out. She moved out, and she was going back to the house. She lived like, I don't know, a few blocks away, and she was going to the house every day to feed the feral cats. And then we was like, well, what's feral cats? I didn't know what feral cats was. Y'all taught me what feral cats was.
Yeah.
But she said, Yeah, right. Yeah. The animal, they'll kill them if they capture them, but they won't capture them because they don't deal with humans.
Uh-huh.
Right. So it goes deep.
You know what?
It's a way to
Yeah.
catch. It ain't nice, but
Yeah.
go ahead though.
Baby bobcat.
So
But
what
yeah,
happened?
on that house, that was the house. That was the
Okay.
house. The siding
So
was coming down, and
what were the
yeah,
numbers on it?
I have a digital marketing agency. So my client is a roofer, and so that turned out to be my buyer, and he was able to fix the roof for free. It wouldn't cost him so much at all. So yeah, 5,000.
So what I'm saying? So what did you get in the contract for?
$100.
No, I mean, I'm sorry. What was the price? What was the price?
$100.
Oh, the house was $100. Oh, okay. And you wholesale it
Right.
for 5,100?
Right.
Okay.
Right. That's what happened. Okay. That's the whole truth. That's nothing but the truth.
What city are you in?
I'm in Pittsburgh. PA.
Okay. So what's the ARV in that area? 30 or 40 grand or something?
No. Like it's a really bad neighborhood. It's like it's like less than 20.
Yeah, so we got a few areas in Birmingham. That's the only way I would probably do is put in the contract for $100. It ain't many, but it's a couple of neighborhoods that you can't almost get it. They can't give it to you and make money. But this was probably a close situation. Right. And probably the only reason she could wholesale that because a roofer bought it, so it's not going to cost him to do it that somebody else do it because he's going in there doing all the repairs himself or whatever. So, but yeah, okay, I love that.
I love that. It worked, but it took a year, Ty. It took a year. Wow. Like, wow. I mean, 12 months.
Oh, wow.
From July to July.
That's an amazing story from July to July. I love it.
Yeah, I put in the work.
Have you looked into my self-storage stuff?
So that's where I'm headed. I got questions. So, but I wanted to tell you about that. But okay, so my questions, because Adrian ain't gonna last too much longer, hun. I'm gonna get you out of here early.
To go.
Okay. All right. So okay. So this is I need the email address for the truck parking lot. What I sent you an email. This is info@truckparkingcashflow.
Yeah, .com.
.com.
Yeah.
That's what I sent it to. I sent you 5 properties back in on the 1st of August.
I ain't resend that, please, because I'm caught up on those emails.
Okay, I will. And then there's but that's the right email though. Okay.
Yeah, that's right info. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. Then there's the okay, so going into the storage, the self-storage. I'm on PropStream now. Yeah. And I'm trying to search for storages. I'm having a hard time with parking lots.
No. You hadn't seen the video then.
Nope.
Because I show you how to do it using Zomps and Google Maps. So if you text the word mini to 205-964-5243, once you submit your name, email address, and all that stuff, the video is going to be 2 videos on the next page. One of them going to be telling you, hey, you need to look out this for in your email so you can see the script. But it's also going to be the original video to even get you to that point for those that didn't see it or whatever. So watch that video. It for someone like a marketer like yourself, it's going to blow you away, right? Because you're going to get it. You know what I'm saying? So check that out, and then you can hit me up, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Then my next one is banner signs are not working anymore. I'm spending a lot of money on banner signs.
So you're not even getting any calls?
I'm not getting no, because they don't stay up long enough. The city is like onto it.
Oh, yeah. Once you watch this self-storage video, you won't worry about that anymore.
Okay.
You won't worry about that anymore. Trust me. Now you just saw the demo I did with the fake checks, though, right?
Yeah. I love that. I love that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so you're a marketer. Yeah. So yeah, you can run with that also.
Okay. And then The LLC, okay, so I'm having a hard time on, I can't find these corporate entities actual numbers. I can't skip trace them because the Secretary of State I look up in PA, it doesn't give you the name.
You trying to cold call them or something?
I'm trying to cold call them for
Okay.
houses, for vacant land, for
Mama, what's her name? Mama Lamb.
Mama Lamb.
That's what this check is for. Now, whereas we would probably avoid LLCs and properties that are in business entities, you can send them a check. It don't even matter. You send them all checks now because they're going to send it in that LLC's name.
That takes care of it.
So that takes care of it.
Okay.
I didn't even. I'm glad you brought that up. That's just another layer. So now, when you drive by a vacant house, you see it's in the LLC. Whereas before, he's like, "Well, I'll probably be hard to get the phone number." Guess what? You put that on your list anyway because you're gonna send them a check.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So obviously, if it's sitting there vacant, needs a lot of repairs, they've gotten in over their head, especially if they've owned it for a little while. I ain't gonna say got in there. Oh, it's a problem because then I ain't making them no money. Anytime it's just sitting there, not making them money, it's a problem for most people. So you're sending this solution to their problem. Hey, this check, call me.
That's it. I love it.
Yes,
I love it.
That's what we're here for. Try to solve. We try to solve problems, baby. That's all we try to do. Hey, and the famous words of my mama, I ain't gonna tell you nothing to harm you.
Right. But if it was easy, everybody and their mama will be doing it. So you gotta get out there and do it. You know.
Hey, as a young lady told me that used to work for me, all I need to know, Mr. Ty, is it possible? Yes, ma'am. It's possible. Hey, so man, let's get it. All right, but once you watch that self-storage, trust me, you'll be reaching out to me.
Okay.
Once you watch that video.
All right, we'll do. All right, thank you so much. See you guys.
Have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
All righty. Are we doing the thumbnail? You got you good enough for another 5 minutes?
Yeah. You know what? Stop it. That is.
Come on now. You know.
I understand, but I'm way over here.
Okay, but stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's like block. It's like block to that. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
You're just killing all that stuff.
Yeah, you discombobulating it in.
All right. So what we got?
Okay, so we got Flip with $1 over his mouth. Still got 2 of these because he got $2. Now, $2. Okay, so you being quiet.
I wish I would have told him. I don't like the pointed nails on women. I like the square looking. The square.
So now you.
I ain't telling. I would have.
Those look like some coffin shaped nails.
Yeah, that look like that.
You like the square.
I like the square looking.
You like okay.
I don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff anyway. But if I just had to choose,
you know what your grandmama say about the good lady with the red fingernails and
I don't
the red
know what that
lipstick. She's a woman of the streets.
Okay.
So that was a woman of the streets with a $1 bill.
I'm a man of the street.
You know what?
Anyway, so what y'all think? So the title was "Start Wholesaling Houses with $2." I think I went through the process of how we got to the $2. Actually like $1.70.
You did.
So what do y'all think? So if you think it's great, it fits the title, a good thumbnail, give it a 5. And you know, as you go lower, you don't think it's that great. So Adria, do your thing.
All right. So me personally, I'm going to give it a solid 3.5. Just a 3.5. I just think it should have had $2. We said $2. And I'm not sure what the money over the mouth with the lady's hand says. Like, what is that saying?
Well, the point is to show the dollar, and you're saying got 2 of these.
Yeah.
$2.
But I only see, okay, I got you. It's not what I think, it's what the people think. So Chef Darnell, who normally rides for you, Chef Darnell ride for you every week and be telling me to hush. Like he gave you a 3. He gave you a 3. He said you could have had $2 in one hand. Oh, see, you could have had $2 in one hand and him looking at some mail in the other.
That's too much.
That's too much.
I didn't want to tell them what it was.
They want to know.
I didn't want. You know what I'm saying.
Oh, you know what? Like the check. But have you ever got the Nielsen sound scan?
Go.
Yeah,
Go
it's
ahead.
about no. And they put the dollar. They put a brand new crisp dollar in there, and it says, if you give us a call, basically there's more from where this come from. You fill out the survey, and then they send you $10. So if you put a cold crisp dollar in an envelope,
yeah,
and tell them basically it's more where this comes from. We just want to show that we're serious about talking about buying your house.
yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Some of them may not make it.
The dollar?
Yeah.
Why they ain't gonna make it?
Well, you want them to open because you got the little picture. You know
they gonna see the dollar in the window.
Yeah, but like I say, some of that may not make it.
So they're gonna be throwing my dollars away. That's crazy. Okay. Sandra, I think she responded to something else. You just making sense. Sandra says she do square too. Talking about them nails. Let's see here. Tish Barnett said it was good. She gave you a 5. Ebony Angel, really 10 ain't even an option, but okay. Lavetta Hammond gave you a 5. Christy Mahelis says this was great. Marlon Reed a 5. B Dub gave you a 3. Dayanica, who normally rides with you too, is a 4. Debbie Scooter said 5. Debbie and Scooter gave me a 5 and said it looks spicy. What is that supposed to mean? Michelle Hayes a 5. Robin Harper a 4. D-Tech Guy gave you a 5. Sandra Hugan gave you a 4.5. Let's see here. Christy, I think I already said it, but gave you a 5. Dayanica said going back up to a 5. Really? You gave him a 4, but you're going up. Why?
Because she's my girl. That's my girl. Then.
I knew it. They
that's
Los Angeles Homes and Style gave you a 4.5. Marlon Reed said it's a good one. Ebony says it means I put money where my mouth is. That I can see that would actually be good. Okay, I know, Tish, that's what I'm saying, right? I like that idea. Put a Jolly Rancher in it. We're getting out of hand now. Molly gave you a 5. Let's see here. And Wanda, hey Wanda, gave you a 5 as well. So I think overall you ended up with like a 4.5.
All right.
Yeah, that's not bad. You did good.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. So last thing.
Yeah.
A 1, you didn't know wholesaling existed.
Uh-huh.
And you found this live.
Okay.
A 2, you knew wholesaling existed, but you didn't know I existed. I think that's the 2.
Mm-hmm.
A 3 is you know wholesaling existed, you know I exist, but this is your first live. And a 4, you always here. you always here.
Okay. All right.
We got in the 1s out there.
Yeah.
Didn't know wholesaling existed, and you found this live.
Shep Darnell said it looks like hush money, like she putting a dollar to shut you up. Okay. Making System says a 5. So we're still waiting for them to load up the if they know about you. And William Dueno says 3, only because in the beginning I had no clue what it was, but at the end I'm thinking more of a 4. If I wasn't sold on the system, I wouldn't have stayed. So the thing is this, you say you're supposed to be able to tell what it's about, but they had no idea that you were going to drift over to mail with that. So something needed to be there. Okay, but Ebony Angel gives you a 3. Oracle King is a 3. Not give you a 3, but there's a 3, which means they already knew about you and they'd have been here.
Yeah.
Yes. Arethea gives you a 4. Oracle is a 4.
So I'm giving you a unique way to reach out to owner, and I'm willing to partner with you.
That's what's up. No. They love that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I ain't talking about that.
I was going to say that's 100.
I'm just reiterating.
That's fire. Amali is a 3. Let me see here. I know y'all making sense. I know you've been here. Oh, we're going to skip down. Tish is a 4. Ty is a 3. Los Angeles is a 3. William Dueno is a 1.
Wow. So you didn't know wholesaling existed, right? I'm assuming you know what it is now. I don't know if I ever said what it was, but and you definitely didn't know I existed, but you found the live. That's a 1.
Yes. I've never seen the name in the chat. Doesn't mean. And he was the one that gave you the 3 that says he wouldn't have had a clue what that meant unless he stayed to the end.
Oh, wait. I was that entertaining. He stayed to the end?
He stayed to the end.
Okay, wow.
Right, because it most definitely wasn't that thumbnail.
Okay,
that drew him in.
That is what drew him in. Why would he even look at that? That is what drew him in.
Oh my gosh. Okay. MD is a 4, Christy a 4, Dallas a 3, Digital Generated a 4, Lavetta is a 4, Robin was 5. Oh, Robin gives you a 5 on the thumbnail. Christy Mihaela says, I've been a long time follower. Thank you. Debbie and Scooter, 4. I know. Antoine is a 4. Lamont, 4. Wanda says, this has been great. Yes. And William came back and said, correct. First time.
Oh, wow.
A true number 1.
A true number 1.
I'm so glad that you're here. Make sure you join us.
We had more last week, though.
But they here again, so they're not ones anymore.
No. I'm saying we had more. We had like 4 1s last week.
Yeah, I'm happy to have William.
Yeah. Now, we had about 40 people to drop off, but, whatever. They tripped.
That's cool.
But anyway, so, yeah.
And he said he didn't see the thumbnail till he was already watching.
Oh, okay. All right,
so, it truly wasn't the thumbnail.
Oh, man, this has been a great one. It's been a good one, guys. Please share this. Make sure they stick around to the end. Don't only help them, tell them they need to stick around to the end. They want to learn something unique. Another opportunity to partner with me. I'm loving what we're doing with mini storages, but I think this is going to be just as good in its own way because you could target houses, land, apartments, storage. You can use it to target all of those using this particular method. So mail-to-flip.com. If you struggle with the tech side of it, we'll hook you up on that. So that's all I got to say about it. You can text me 205-964-5243. If you need to set up your LLC to protect your business, save on taxes, text the word BIZ, B-I-Z, to that number. Also, what am I missing?
Like, subscribe, share.
If you're trying to use the tool, if you're trying to put all this together, you need a tool to be able to pull up owner information. Text the word tool, 205-964-5243. Make sure you like and share this. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tap the little bell, select all so you're alerted when we go live and when we upload new videos. Adria, I really appreciate you showing up even at 30%. You performed at 100%, baby girl.
Thank you.
Well, she's bad to the bone, man.
She's bad, man, Jenna.
But a couple more sprays.
Go on, take us out.
A couple more sprays for Flip man. It's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash.